In today's video, we're going to bring you a small list of films with open and slightly confusing endings, but worth watching. Here we go. We start with The Black Swan. The Black Swan is a psychological thriller that explores the dark and competitive world of professional ballet. The story follows Nina Sayers, a talented but fragile ballerina who lands the lead role in a New York City production of Swan Lake. As Nina delves deeper into her role as the delicate white swan, she begins to unravel psychologically under the pressure to also embody the seductive and dangerous black swan. Spoiler alert. Throughout the film, Nina becomes increasingly obsessed with perfection and consumed by her desire to be flawless in both her dancing and personal life. She faces intense competition from Lily, a new dancer who embodies the qualities of the black swan effortlessly. As Nina's mental state deteriorates, she starts experiencing hallucinations and paranoia, blurring the lines between reality and fantasy. Her relationship with her overbearing mother, who was also a ballerina in her youth, adds to her psychological turmoil. In a climactic scene towards the end of the film, Nina performs the final act of Swan Lake flawlessly, fully embracing the dual role of the white and black swans. However, in a shocking twist, it's revealed that Nina has stabbed herself during the performance, sacrificing herself for her art. The film ends ambiguously, leaving viewers to interpret whether Nina's death was a tragic accident brought on by her mental instability or a deliberate act of self-destruction in pursuit of artistic perfection. Enemy is a psychological thriller directed by Denis Villeneuve, known for its surreal atmosphere and mind-bending plot twists. If you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend giving it a watch before delving into spoilers. But if you're ready to dive in, here's a brief summary with spoilers. The film follows Adam Bell, a disenchanted college professor, who becomes obsessed with an actor named Anthony Clare after spotting him in a movie. As Adam delves deeper into Anthony's life, he discovers they are doppelgangers, identical in appearance but vastly different in personality. Adam tracks down Anthony and confronts him, leading to a tense and cryptic confrontation. As the story progresses, it becomes increasingly unclear whether Adam and Anthony are two separate individuals or different manifestations of the same person's psyche. The film is laden with symbolism and ambiguity, leaving viewers to interpret its meaning and themes. In the shocking climax, it's revealed that Adam and Anthony are indeed the same person, representing different facets of his personality. The film explores themes of identity, duality, and the subconscious mind, leaving audiences with more questions than answers. Enemy is a thought-provoking and unsettling cinematic experience that continues to intrigue viewers long after the credits roll. The Enigma of Disappearance is an intriguing film that dives into the complexities of human perception and the elusive nature of reality. Directed by Alejandro González Iñárritu, this film weaves together multiple storylines that intersect in unexpected ways, leaving viewers questioning what is real and what is merely a trick of the mind. The story follows several characters whose lives become intertwined through a series of mysterious disappearances. At the center of the narrative is Maria, a young woman who vanishes without a trace one fateful evening. As her family and friends desperately search for answers, they uncover a web of secrets and hidden truths that challenge their understanding of the world around them. One of the key elements of the film is its nonlinear narrative structure, which jumps back and forth in time, gradually revealing the connections between the characters and the events leading up to Maria's disappearance. As the story unfolds, we learn that each character is grappling with their own personal demons and struggles, which ultimately play a role in the unfolding mystery. Without giving too much away, the film takes unexpected twists and turns, blurring the lines between reality and illusion. Themes of loss, identity, and the fragility of human connection are explored with depth and nuance, leaving viewers with plenty to ponder long after the credits roll. In the end, the enigma of disappearance challenges our perceptions of reality and reminds us that sometimes the most profound truths can only be found by embracing the unknown. The Devil's Advocate follows Kevin Lomax, a talented and ambitious young lawyer from Gainesville, Florida, who is offered a prestigious job at a powerful law firm in New York City. His wife, Mary, is initially hesitant about the move but eventually supports Kevin's decision. At the firm, Kevin is mentored by the charismatic and enigmatic John Milton, the head of the firm who seems to have a supernatural aura about him. Kevin quickly rises through the ranks, winning high-profile cases and enjoying immense success. But he soon finds himself drawn into a world of moral ambiguity and corruption. As Kevin becomes more deeply involved with the firm, strange and unsettling events begin to unfold. Mary experiences disturbing visions and becomes increasingly isolated and paranoid. Meanwhile, Kevin's colleague, Eddie Barzoon, mysteriously dies, leading Kevin to suspect foul play within the firm. Eventually, Kevin discovers that John Milton is actually Satan himself, and the law firm is a front for his nefarious activities. Milton reveals that he has been manipulating Kevin all along, using him as a pawn in his eternal game of temptation and corruption. Horrified by this revelation, Kevin confronts Milton and ultimately rejects his offer of unlimited power and success. In the climactic final scene, Kevin sacrifices himself to save Mary and from Milton's clutches, jumping from a skyscraper to his death. However, in a twist ending, Milton appears unscathed and reveals that Kevin's soul now belongs to him. The film ends with Milton ominously continuing his quest to corrupt and manipulate humanity. The Devil's Advocate is a chilling and thought-provoking exploration of the nature of evil and the corrupting influence of power. Through its compelling characters and twist-filled plot, the film offers a haunting depiction of the eternal struggle between good and evil. The Little Things is a psychological thriller directed by John Lee Hancock, released in 2021. It stars Denzel Washington, Rami Malek, and Jared Leto. Here's a summary with spoilers. The story follows Joe Deacon, Denzel Washington, a former Los Angeles detective who is haunted by his past. He is drawn back into the world of law enforcement when he returns to LA from his current job as a small-town deputy sheriff. Deacon becomes involved in the investigation of a series of gruesome murders that bear striking similarities to a case he worked on years ago. As Deacon teams up with Jim Baxter, Rami Malek, a young and ambitious detective leading the current investigation, tensions arise between them due to their differing approaches to police work. Deacon's methods are more intuitive and experienced, while Baxter is more by the book and eager to prove himself. Their prime suspect becomes Albert Sparma, Jared Leto, a strange and eccentric loner who becomes fixated on the case. Sparma exhibits suspicious behavior and seems to know more about the murders than he should. However, the detectives struggle to gather concrete evidence against him. As the investigation unfolds, Deacon becomes increasingly obsessed with solving the case, driven by guilt over past failures and a desire for redemption. Meanwhile, Baxter begins to question Deacon's motives and methods, leading to tension between the two men. In a shocking twist, it is revealed that Deacon was involved in a similar case years ago, where he accidentally killed a young woman while trying to apprehend the suspect. This revelation casts doubt on Deacon's reliability as a witness and raises questions about his involvement in the current investigation. In the climax, Deacon and Baxter confront Sparma, who taunts them with cryptic clues and seems to revel in their frustration. The encounter escalates into a tense confrontation, leading to a violent confrontation where Sparma is killed. However, despite Sparma's death, the case remains unsolved, and the truth about the murders is left ambiguous. Deacon returns to his quiet life, haunted by his past and the knowledge that he may never find closure. We end this short list here. Have you watched any of these films, or are you going to watch them? Don't forget to comment below. Then leave your like, subscribe to our channel, and share with your friends. Until next time, thank you and goodbye.